I am one with my glorious I Am presence. And Holy Christ Self. My personalities, body elemental, and new spirit. All parts of my being are in balance, harmony, and alignment. And I am fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. Time passes between the moments when Christmas is able to do these videos and when she is not. So because there are so many videos available to you now, I ask that when she does not do these videos, that you take advantage of that time to go back and review the older ones that you have already seen, or perhaps the older ones that you have not yet seen. These videos contain many nuggets of wisdom. They are designed to assist you in this transition from a physical being to a multi-dimensional being. Although what you call your conscious awareness seems limited in so many ways, your true consciousness, your true self, is totally unlimited. And therefore, it is to this self that you must give love, give attention, and identify with. Be vigilant over every thought you entertain every day. Why? Because you are creating your reality with each of these thoughts. These thoughts stem from your deepest beliefs about reality. So your reality will always reflect these deeply held beliefs. The way out of them is first by becoming aware that they are merely beliefs, that they do not necessarily reflect any great spiritual reality. If the thoughts are about limitations, pain and suffering, confusion, drama, then you can be sure that they stem from the ego mind and not from the divine self. So as you become aware of your thoughts, simply make a choice over which ones you will give your heart to, shall we say, and which ones you will ignore. When you give your heart to a belief, you animate it, you give it life. Therefore, when you give heart or love to the belief that you are a divine, perfect being, then you are increasing the frequency of that thought within your being. And the greater or stronger, shall we say, the frequency of that thought, the sooner it will come into manifestation. Many of you are seeing that your thoughts and feelings are manifesting much more quickly these days. This is part of the ascension process. This is also why you must be very vigilant. Any negative thoughts will boomerang back into your energy field very quickly. And so will the positive ones. So simply choose. For example, when a negative thought comes into your consciousness, to simply cancel it out. Or say, no, that is not my reality. My reality is love. My reality is non-judgment. My reality is peace. Always replace the negative thought or feeling with a positive one. And then focus on it for just a moment. Kind of like swallowing a pill. You take a pill and its effect is not immediate. It always takes time for it to be ingested and assimilated into the body. And so with your thoughts, beloveds. It does take some time for them to be assimilated into the various energy bodies that you have. And so, the longer you focus on any particular thought or feeling, the stronger it becomes, the more assimilated it is into the totality of your being. You are learning many different ways of being in the world. You are learning to identify with your spiritual self. You are learning to be free of judgment. You are learning to be a force of love in the world. This is a course in mastery. And you are here to become masters. And beloveds, I wish to tell you that you are doing very well. In fact, much better than you know. You have gotten so used to judging yourselves, to seeing your imperfections, that it is much easier to see and judge the things that you do not do, rather than to see and appreciate your successes and those things that you are able to do. But this is just part of the dance of creation. And if you look upon life as a dance, I think you will find it much easier and more enjoyable. I'm sure most of you have attended a dance at some time. The music constantly changes. And unless you kept yourself to one partner, then you probably had many different partners at the dance. Each one with a different energy, a different intent, a different activity. And so it is as you go about your daily life. Every person you meet, you dance with, even if it is only for a moment or two. Your energies come into sync, and an energy exchange occurs between the two of you. So if you have gotten used to focusing on love and on your divine self, you will find that you will be a very enlightening partner in this dance. You can be sharing enlightenment every minute of every day. As you identify with your divine self, as you allow the love of your divine self to flow through you out into the world, we see you as magnificent butterflies emerging from a very heavy and deteriorating cocoon that no longer serves its purpose. This cocoon is an energy field that has become extremely distorted. But that is not your worry, beloveds. For those of us in the invisible realms are taking care of the dissolution of those cocoons. We are purifying the energy fields surrounding you and surrounding the earth. So I do not wish that you be concerned about the dross that is leaving your energy field. What I do wish is that you focus as much as you possibly can on your divine self, on love, on joy, on peace. For these are the attitudes that will most quickly lift you up into the ascended state. This is who you truly are. And I know that many of you are beginning to feel this joy becoming very strong within your being. I'm sure you've noticed that as soon as you have a moment of fear or doubt or negativity, that feeling of joy slips away so quickly. And yet, because of the state of your attainment, it also comes back just as quickly. So once again, in your vigilance over your thoughts, focus as much as you can on the joy. And then when you are not feeling it anymore, let that be a signal to you that you have lost your attention on your divine self and have placed it on the temporary ego self. So just bring it back, beloveds. It is easy for you now. It is now a matter of choice. You are not being forced into negative attitudes anymore. At least most of you. Those of you who have been working consciously long enough to have freed yourself from much of the psychic distortions that are being projected at you from many different sources. You are awakening. You are living. And you are becoming an ascended master. For that is your destiny, beloveds. That is why you have incarnated at this time. To say that becoming a master is your destiny is also the same as being ascended. They are all part of the same process. It is also enlightenment. But it is taking place now. And so stay with open hearts and minds. Receive the light, the holy living light, with each and every breath. Allow yourselves to feel the joy and the peace of your true divine nature. And all is well. I thank you for listening, my dearly beloveds. I am Metatron.